Welcome to Green and Woke on YouTube. We hope you enjoyed this segment. The link to the entire podcast can be found in the description box. And I have a very special guest with us today, Caroleen Stewart from In the Next Life. She's a vocalist for that group, and we have her on the line with us. Hi, Caroleen. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for helping us out and coming, stopping by and visiting and talking with us today.
Not a problem. I just want to give a special shout out to Soleil, who actually introduced us.
Great,
so,
yes.
Special shout out to her.
Amazing, yes. She's the best producer in the world. So, yes, shout out to Soleil. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Caroleen.
As you mentioned to the audience, I am the singer for the group In the Next Life.
Right.
I'm born, raised, and lived in Harlem, New York. So, yes, I am a true Harlem native.
Wow.
Yes, it's a very few rarity of us.
That's how I feel about it being a Houstonian. I'm like, I'm a native Houstonian, everybody. And they look like, really?
The only thing that ticks me off is I can't say, like, yeah, I'm actually from New York City. Honey, you're from Madison, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Like, if you don't know the difference between a beef patty and a pate or an empanada, get out of here.
Okay.
So,
Right. From Midwest to East Coast, huh?
or even ask like, is this chopped cheese sandwich organic? What difference does it make when you get out of the club at 4:00 in the morning?
Exactly. Everything tastes the same.
Everything tastes good when you drunk or high, honey. Oh, hey.
Yeah, that would be right.
Not only am I the singer for In the Next Life, I also am the co-correspondent of a public access TV show called WTF TV.
Great. And is that local to New York, the New York area?
Yes, it actually is.
Oh,
we're based out of New York City. You can actually view all around the world. You can follow us on WTF TV, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat.
Okay.
Which has to do. We're everywhere. We just finished our coverage of New York Comic Con and a few other conventions along the way. So things are actually things are looking up for WTF TV.
Amazing. I bet that's really interesting. I know Comic Con is a lot of fun. Oh my God.
I'm a huge comic book geek, so this is like heaven for me.
Wow, I bet. Well, gosh, well, this is Green and Woke. What are your green beliefs?
My green beliefs, even though, hypocritical as it may sound, I am for the environment, yet I do, eat meat, even though some might say that's bad. Yes, I do eat meat. I just don't eat the piggy.
Okay. No pork.
No pork on my fork, no swine on my mind.
I'll have to remember that.
I am a full-on omnivore. Just I'll spare the piggy's life.
Okay.
Like, wow. I will scarf up some beef ribs. You don't understand.
Okay. Oh, girl. I'm from Texas, so yes, I relate. There's a barbecue restaurant on every corner out here.
That's barbecue central. That's why I'm jealous. Forget Dallas BBQs. We have a BBQ in Dallas.
Okay.
But for my green beliefs, I do believe we only have one Earth, and we do need to take care of it every now and then. For someone who happens to be a city dweller, we drive everywhere. We have mass transit. There are some people that do drive. We should take care of it by bicycling, walking everywhere. However, as of right now, it's like 50-something degrees out. So
right.
I understand.
Exactly.
I understand, being cold. But every now and then, not only you have to take care of the environment, but you also, being green, has to take care of yourself.
That's it. That's it.
So what I would say is just start with yourself by, dieting, instead of just drinking soda every day, just drink water. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm drinking lemon water. Just start baby stepping.
Right, so, healthy living. It's a lifestyle. It is. It's not about the fad diets. It's about just healthy living overall.
That's all it is. It's just, baby step it. Instead of having French fries, have a little side salad or something. Instead of soda, just drink water.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go to the gym, 5 days a week, just take a simple half-hour to an hour walk every single day.
Right. Just move. Every little bit counts. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
Just walking around a bit, decrease that carbon footprint, if you will. And that's all you really have to do. That's my theory on it. Just start with yourself by being green, and then pass that knowledge to others.
Yes.
And you'll definitely see a brighter, better future.
Wow. Well, thank you. That's some really great advice. Wonderful. So, as far as the environment, I know that there's a lot going on politically, but how do you feel about our president's stance on the EPA and the environment? What are your views on that and how he's handling it?
How much time have we got?
Well.
Oh my gosh! And
just speak your mind.
I know. I'm trying to be nice and not use curse words as much as I can about our Cheeto in chief. But the way that he's going with just not even just the environment and the EPA, it's in general. The way he's handling certain things, it's just downright. Words can't describe it. It's more of a facial expression. I know this is a phone call. It's more of a facial expression. And
what emoji would you use? It's like what emoji would you use for it?
If I have to pick a word, it's definitely. If it's not deplorable, but it's definitely childish.
Well, okay, that's a good one.
Childish. When he's talking about draining the swamp, now I had to do my research on that. I'm thinking, like, why would you desecrate something like that?
Right.
Number one. And his policies on immigration, that got me fuming mad. Like, how do you want to build a wall, but yet most of your stuff was made in Mexico?
Exactly.
And last time
it's not China.
And last time I checked, that "Make America Great Again" hat was made in China, along with some Yeezys on your. Oh. Yeah, let's take it there. I'll even go with Kanye, like, honey, like, oh yeah, we need to bring stuff to America. Okay, that's understandable. I understand that. Bringing stuff to America equals more jobs. I'm for that.
Yes.
But last time I checked, your $10,000 shoes was made in China by a company that you are actually collaborating with was from Germany.
Wow. But yeah, bring jobs to America though. So that's the thing. It's such a hypocritical stance when all these people are talking about jobs in America, made in USA, but none of your products are made in the USA. It's like, bring the jobs home, but no one wants to do that because of the bottom line. So how are we going to have it? Going to have it one way or the other. I mean, let's talk about it,
No, it also is from a standpoint of, okay, I'm going to collaborate with this company and we're going to make this product. Okay, great. Now, how can we make more of these at a cheaper price?
Exactly.
We outsource.
That's it. That's always their solution.
Hence why we have these sweatshops that's making, all of our products, even right down to, dare I say it, the weave on your head.
Ooh.
And yet you want to talk about them, but like last time I checked, what was that lace front made out of?
Stop. See.
That's messing up your edges? Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Let's see, that's another show. That's another show that needs to be talked about. Let me I'm going to jot that down.
I'm getting off topic. But I understand where he's coming from. I mean, just with his policies, I understand where the president is coming from. However, there's so much hypocrisy where you just be like, So I'm for certain things, but I'm dominantly against certain things until you do your research.
Right.
So
and then even with the Ford, the huge tax increases he's putting on Ford, so many people are going to lose their jobs.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, it's just policies that are coming through that's hurting Americans more so than helping us for the most part.
No, I completely agree. And I understand where he came from, where he's trying to bring back jobs in a sense of, let's bring back coal mining. Last time I checked, coal is hurting the environment more than helping it.
Oh.
So regardless, the fellow coal miners are still going to be out of a job.
It is. They are.
So, in a way, I understand where you're coming from, but coal is becoming more and more harmful to the environment than it is helping it. So I understand your heart is there, but no one's using coal anymore. If anything, we're using central air in our apartments.
Right. And solar is the way of the future. I mean, and he does not agree with solar whatsoever. He's cutting back on funding for that. So,
girl, the man don't even believe in global warming, but yet you're using hairspray on that little toupee of yours. Get out of here with that mess.
When he can keep that down. Oh my God, I saw that clip with it flying, and that was too funny.
Lord.
That was funny.
I said, honey, you better fire your hairdresser, because I clearly see that bald spot. Like, bitch.
Fire the hairdresser, the makeup artist, the stylist, all of that. You need a whole new team, right?
Excuse me for cursing, but throw the whole goddamn thing away. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. Start over? Can you? Oh, that's funny. Okay.
I'm composed. I mean, we could talk all day about this. But...
Yes, I understand. But no, you gave us some good information, though. I mean, you have us laughing and thinking about what you're saying here. So tell us a little more about your group.
Yes.
What's the genre and where do you play? Where can they catch you?
We are a 4-piece band, so singer, drummer, bassist, guitarist.
Okay.
We're 50-50, half white, half black.
Okay.
So we have a black drummer, white guitarist, and white bassist. But individually, we sound amazing.
Okay.
To put us in a category of what genre we are in, girl, I do everything in the kitchen sink and the duplex.
Okay.
So vocally, as you guys will hear, I do it all. From opera-like vocals to taking you to church to summoning Satan himself with growling.
Okay. That is definitely across the board, okay?
So I really, musically, I don't like to put myself in a box.
Okay.
In a sense of, I'm this. Because one day I could be this, one day I could be blasting Cardi B, the next I could be blasting, Faith Evans or something like that. Like,
right.
Or Toni Braxton. My musical background is so diverse. I'm classically trained. So
amazing.
Everything I've done myself. I do my own vocal warm-ups, vocal training, and I've been doing this, let me see, I'm 31 now. This coming November will mark the 10-year anniversary of me just going back, singing underground music in its entirety.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
So I've been doing this for 10 years, but singing my whole entire life.
Wow.
I've been with a band with my older brother. We were in Subject of the Question. I was the singer for that. My brother was the guitarist. We had a bassist and a drummer, along with Aeon of Ether. So I was in 2 bands prior to In the Next Life.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you come from a musical family. That's always great. You can collaborate and you're comfortable. That's amazing. I love to hear that.
We're like the Jacksons, the Partridge, minus the drama.
Those were growing up. Those were 2 of my favorite bands. I watch Partridge Family reruns right now. I would sit there and be glued to the TV watching them. I love that show.
We're like that minus the T.
Okay.
But my father was a disc jockey. He retired because of me, because you can't be out in the club with a baby.
Oh. Ultimate sacrifice there.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, as of right now, he's retired. He's a retired security guard. He's full on retired.
Okay.
But he still goes out because, he doesn't like getting cabin fever. So he goes out every now and then to karaoke clubs. So now he's a karaoke legend. So shout out to my dad.
Really? How much fun is that, right? Gosh, I'm sure he enjoys that. Wow, that's amazing.
So a lot of my musical background does come from him, because he was in choir when he was a kid. I was in choir when I was a kid. He did, disc jockeying, I'm singing, and also not only just musicians we have in our band, in our family, we have actors, actresses.
Wow.
Poets. From my father's side, I do come from an artistic family.
Oh, that's amazing. And it's so important. It's such a gift to be able to give your children, because
it really is.
With everything going on in the world today, you need that cultural outlet, the arts. I love the arts. I go to everything from the opera, symphony, to R&B, jazz, everything. I love all types of music as well. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. So
no, I completely agree. One thing I definitely say is that music is a dying art breed, in a sense of just teaching it to younger generations.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, taking, chorus or choir out of class, and it's heartbreaking.
It is, because they need that.
Like, you have certain children that don't, that have the talents. Not only do I sing, I play guitar, I play a little bit of bass, ukulele, a little bit of drums.
Wow.
It's so much fun. Like, whether it be vocally or instrumentally, when you put your heart and your soul into, whether it be just singing or even just an instrument, I mean, the songs that you'll hear, obviously, it could be an angry song. You just letting out that aggression.
Yeah.
You take whatever you had that day or within that period of time. Like, for instance, I could have a shitty day at work, and knowing that I have a gig hours later, I'm going to use that same aggression on stage just to release it. It's just a good outlet.
It is so much. So, and the kids are so, I hate to see them take the arts out of school, because there's so much going on academically now. There's so much pressure on them. They have so many goals to meet, and which is, normal. They're in school and they need to learn what they need to learn, but they also need an outlet. And my daughter's in choir, and I really appreciate them. Yeah, she's in choir now. She just, I think about a year ago, she decided she wanted to get involved in singing, and she sang on stage the first time last year. She sung Rise Up. It was amazing. I was sitting there. I was so proud of her, just sitting there with my mouth open like, oh my God, look at my baby. She just had this confidence, and I could just see it growing in her, and I'm just so excited about it. So yeah, kids definitely need that.
And that's the thing that makes me keep going.
Yeah.
Like, just seeing something like that, and this is coming from someone who's an alternative girl. Yes, proud BBW. Okay.
All right.
And someone, just someone like me seeing a younger generation like that, going up on stage, showing and displaying their passion.
Yes.
that's what makes me keep going.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I
Because
do
that's what it's about. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because whether we know it or not, we are role models for the next generation. Good or bad, they're looking at us and they're going to emulate what they see. So that's great. I'm so glad that you have such a passion for music and you're displaying it and sharing it. And yeah, that's wonderful.
Definitely. The only thing I tell, the only thing I can give advice to your daughter is keep going and have that same energy.
Okay. I'll definitely pass it on to her. Well, she'll listen to the interview, though. So she's going to be so excited. But just in general, exactly. Yeah.
Just,
I will.
Hone your craft.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I stopped for a brief period of time. And to tell you the truth, I was a little bit semi-depressed.
Wow.
Just because, even though I was listening to music, I wasn't making my own.
Right. And there's such a difference. There's such a difference.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's literally day and night.
Mm-hmm.
So, knowing that I was going through that semi-depression, like, crap, I'm hearing all these great artists nowadays. Some great artists nowadays. I mean, you can't, press a keyboard every now and then.
Right.
But, there are some good musicians out there, and I'm just like, damn, I want to do that again.
Yeah.
But it's all about, that's why I'm with this band In the Next Life. It's about individuals making music.
Right.
It don't matter what kind. That's why I don't like saying, like, oh, what type of genre you're in.
Yeah, I understand.
We're everywhere.
Right.
I do it all. Also, I can't really, label myself.
Right.
I just say alternative. Alternative R&B, alternative rock, alternative metal. Everything's just slapped an alternative sticker.
Okay. Nothing mainstream. All alternative.
Everything. It's just.
But yeah, don't put you in a box. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Oh, that's so wonderful. That is amazing. So where can we get in touch with the band or see you guys perform, or you want to leave your social media handles with us so they can get in touch with you? Follow you?
Yes, you could follow me individually at Goddess of Music, 8, 7, all one word, at Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me on Caroleen Stewart, CaroleenStewart, on all forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr. Dare I even say this, which I can't believe? Just do a Google search and you'll find me.
That's the age we live in, right? It's like, I know, it's like there's a whole list of things. And then it's like, hey, just Google me.
I'm nowhere near big-headed at all. But knowing that I say that, it's just like...
But it's true. That's the easiest way, to get in touch with everybody now. All this information out there now. That's amazing.
Also, our band, you can follow us at inthenextlife.com, where you will find our album, Karma.
Okay.
As of right now, we are in the works of album number 2, 4 Friends in the Room with a Gun.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm giving everybody is a sneak peek of what you're going to get with that. So I'm going to premiere one particular song in general, which I think works completely what we're going through right now.
Okay, great. Yeah.
And also you can follow me on WTF TV.
Okay.
Spells the way it sounds, on all forms of social media as well.
Okay, great. Oh, wonderful. Well, that was a great interview. Thank you so much, Caroleen.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
Okay, well, we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next month for an all-new episode of Green and Woke. And remember to keep it simple, keep it constant, keep it green, and together we can build a better planet.